Alright, hey guys, this is Outbreak with another deck. This one is our Rockstun deck. It's not completely finished yet. We need a few more cards, but it went 4-4 at regionals, which isn't too bad. So, here it is. 2 Kokomira Wall. Don't like 3 because it clogs the hand. This card is pretty good because it negates your opponent's spells. 2 Salmon. Again, same thing, and it stops your opponent's traps. 2 Guardians. This card stops your opponent's monsters that have effects. Really good against X-Sabers. They won't be able to use their Faltro effect, their Dark Soul effect, Ember's Blood effect, you name it. 2 Prototypes. It allows your Kokomira monsters to stay on the field without having to show a rock. 2 King Tiger Wonkus. This card doesn't allow your opponent to summon or you to summon a monster that has attack equal to or less than 1,400 attack points. And this is really good in this deck because almost all of our monsters are over 14. And this card is really good with Burden of the Mighty because it makes a lot of their monsters that are over 14, under 14, so they would be killed upon summoning. We got 2 DD Warrior Lady in case they have a really strong monster we can't destroy, and since this deck doesn't run a lot of synchros, so yeah, kill them with this. 2 Thunder King Ryo, great in this format. This card doesn't allow your opponent to add cards from their deck to their hand, such as, let's say, X-Sabers. Again, really good against them because X-Sabers cannot get their effects for their Dark Soul. Same with Blackwings also. And they just can't add stuff to their hand. And if they special summon, you can throw this card out to negate it. Great card. 1 Blackwing Gale. We use this because we have no tuners in this deck, and if we're getting overrun because they're just synchroing and swarming the whole field, we need to have a room to get them to help fight back. 1 Morphing Jar. If you have a crap hand, throw it out and get a new one. And it's a rock. 1 Neospatian Gramo. This is good because, again, you attack something, return it to your opponent's hand. If you attack a synchro, return the synchro to the extra deck. Great card. 1 Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master. Put it face down, the monster attacks it. They get sent back to the hand. Top of the deck, my bad. 1 Cyber Dragon. If you don't have a rock to reveal for your Kokomiras, then you're not going to bring them out, so you just bring out Cyber Dragon and go from there. We got 2 Burden of the Mighties. Again, great with King Tiger Wonku. We got 2 MSTs. Blow up opponent's back row. Got 2 Book of Moons. 2 Noblemen of Crossouts. This stops Spy in Gravekeepers. It stops Dark Soul. It stops Ember's Blade. I mean, you name it. It's a great card in this format because of all the decks that run face down cards. 1 Powder of Avarice would get rid of all our Kokomiras and we get them all back and get to refresh our hand a little bit. Got a Dark Hole. Dark Hole, blow up. Your opponent starts to swarm the field or something. You blow it up, bring out your 1900 beater, beat them down. You got a Smashing Ground, again, to destroy your opponent's monsters so that they don't get an upper hand with all the high attack monsters. Monster Reborn. This card we use a lot with our opponent's graveyard since we don't have very many synchros. We'll take their synchro and get their tuners and get us a really good synchro. We got 2 Skill Drains. Again, affects X-Sabers, Blackwings, all of them. Just great card to have in this deck since it's a stun deck. 2 Magic Drains. It negates your opponent's spell cards. 2 Deep Prisons. Again, to get rid of your opponent's monsters so we don't get beat down. 1 Royal Oppression, so they can't get their synchros and stuff out. And good against X-Sabers. 1 Mirror Force. So again, we can kill their high monsters and take over with our 1900 beaters. And final, 1 Torrential Tribute. so we can get them wiped out their field. Alright, now on to the extra deck. First we have Bryonak, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. We synchro for him and return stuff to their hand and then hit with our 1900 beaters and our Bryonak. We have one Alley Justice Caster. Great against that in every deck. One Dragon. Bring him out, bounce out one of theirs. One Mistworm to wipe out their field. One Iron Man Colossal Fighter. I colored this, by the way. And yeah, Colossal Fighter is great, especially if you're playing this deck. With this, I mean, against X-Sabers is great because they got the Warriors. It's a beater, just tears them up. Two Stardust Dragons, so they can't clear our field pretty much, and it's a beater. Two Black Rose, so we can sink and blow up their field, and then summon our 1900s. One Gothams, and we didn't have nothing else to throw in there, and he's a 3100, so great card. It's pretty good. One Blackwing Dragon. Yeah, you know what he does. He's good. One Ancient Fairy Dragon. He's summoned a level 4. Great. One Red Dragon Archfiend. If it attacks a defense monster, it just destroys all the defense. And one Chimera Tech. We use this against our Machinas and our gadgets and everything they want to play against us. Now side deck time. And for a lot of our synchros, we have to use Monster Reborn form because we only have one synchro on the deck. We got one Gen X Alley Dark. It hurts people that play dark monsters, and it's great against Grave Keepers, Black Wings, you name it. One Consecrated Light. Should have two in here. We need one more. It's great against Black Wings and Grave Keepers. Yeah, it just lets you want to put on. We have one Legendary Jujutsu Master in case they're just wiping through us. You need more of him. One Spirit Reaper. When he's destroyed, you just destroy the card. Use this card when it targets effect, a spell or trap card, or effect. One Cyber Dragon, in case we need to come out quicker because they're swarming. And then we have one of each of our Copa Mirrors in case we're not drawing what we need. Giant Trunade, wipe up the back row. Smashing Ground again if we need to take out the beaters real fast. Burden of the Mighty in case we're having a bad time drawing ours so we can kill them with our Wonku. Trap Hoe so they can't get their field set. Compulsory again to get rid of their monsters. Malevolent Catastrophe. This card is great when your opponent attacks you. You destroy their whole back rows. Awesome card. One Trap Stun, and just not to let them activate nothing. And I forgot one card in our extra deck, the Naturia Barkugan. We don't have any Earth monsters in this deck. Earth Tuners, I mean. But it's great if you're running against, say, an X-Saber deck. You Monster Reborn, get their Fullhelm Knight or their Airbellum, and you sync for this card. And this card, you can, while it's on the field, you can send 2 cards from your graveyard out of play to stop a spell trap card. Great, great card. Well, thanks guys. Subscribe.